Hi, everyone. I am joined by undefeated lightweight contender and Olympics medalist Keyshawn Davis, who is taking on Gustavo Lemos on November 8th at the Scope Arena in Norfolk, Virginia on ESPN Plus. It's going to be a homecoming fight. It's going to be the Top Rank is rolling out the red carpet for you for this one, Keyshawn, because you and your brothers Kelvin and Keon will be fighting on the same card, marking the first time the three of you have fought together on the same night as a pro. How special is this moment for you?
Very special. It's definitely something we've been dreaming of since we was amateurs, since we was in elementary school. You know what I'm saying? We always had this dreamed out. And of course we worked our asses off to get here and shoot, selling 7,800 tickets in 2 days. Of course it's on track for it to be a sellout event. Man, this is something, God written for us, man, and we just living it out.
From what I'm hearing, more tickets have been opened up due to the overwhelming response. And it's great to see that the community is rallying around you for this homecoming fight. Uh, did you in your wildest dreams think that you would reach to this level where, you would follow in the footsteps of a Pernell Whitaker, who was very well known in the region, ended up being a pound for pound great himself, and you would kind of follow in the similar footsteps?
But for sure, I never thought something less than that. I never thought of me starting boxing and me fighting in club shows. I never thought that I was not going to the Olympics. I never thought that I won't go be a world champion. I always had big dreams, big visions. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we worked our ass off to get here, and we never cut ourselves short. We always thought big. You know what I'm saying? And now we doing it big.
Let's talk about the opponent, Lemos. Last time we saw him, he gave Richardson Hitchens a very difficult fight, and some people even felt that he won that fight. How are you going to handle a complicated fighter like this?
How he gonna handle a complicated fighter like me? I feel like I'm the best in the division. Each fight, I'm gonna just keep showing it and showing it. I opened a lot of fans' eyes with my last performance, and that was just an 11-0 performance. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be 12-0 now, so I'm gonna just give y'all something even better, something different. I feel like every time I come to the ring, I give y'all something better and different. But I always give y'all a performance. The reason why we selling 7,800 tickets in 2 days, the reason why I'm having a homecoming at 11-0, and that's just not me being cocky. That's just for these 11 fights that y'all been keeping up with me that I've been performing. I've been doing a lot of talking, but I've been also been doing a lot of backing it up. And that's just who I am. So Limo is definitely he got a lot on his plate coming November 8th.
You mentioned your last performance. Let's talk about that as well too. You cruised to a unanimous decision win against a very tough and durable opponent in Miguel Medueno, but you didn't get the KO after you got off the hot Pedraza fight. What is your assessment of the performance against Medueno?
Shit, that was a A plus, A minus performance. Like a solid A minus, solid A plus. My defense was on point. I ain't getting hit with no shots that you see my head go back or to the side. And think about that type of fight that he was fighting. He was throwing bombs all 10 rounds. He did not get tired. It was a very physical, rough fight. It was a fight that a lot of these fighters in 135 division can't really handle right now in terms of prospects or up and coming contenders. So I think that's why I got a lot of respect from that fight. I think that's why CB3 was able to sell a lot of these tickets for my homecoming fight because they not only seeing that, oh, he's from the hometown, but this kid actually can be one of the best in the sport. And it always starts at your hometown, and I have my hometown, and it's clear to say that I have my hometown. So of course after this main event, we could be taking this state to state, and my hometown gonna be following me, and I'm be building, nationwide fan base after this. So after I have a spectacular performance with limos, I guarantee you we gonna be able to break a point and becoming a superstar.
That means big things must be happening in 2025. What are the plans you have for 2025? What are some of the discussions you've had with the key people in Top Rank as far as bringing you the fights you want?
Well, the only thing that's mandatory right now is me getting my world title. After I become a world champion, it's always more to accomplish, but I would say my name is solidified in the sport now. Not only did I become an Olympic silver medalist, but now I'm a world champion. And those two things you can't take away, and you gotta respect. So that's definitely the conversation we having now is getting me that world title.
What's it going to take for you to get that world title? Because I don't think you want to fight your teammate Shakur Stevenson. The Gervonta Davis fight is out there. Lomachenko is your top ranked stablemate. There's Dennis Berencic. What do you think are the likely opponents for you in 2025?
Well, I'm imagining that Lomachenko, he probably fight one more time and then retire. Hopefully he picked me to fight. Whoever he picked, I'm pretty sure he's gonna retire afterwards. So if he picked me, great. I'll fight him and get the IBF. But if he don't, and I'm imagining that he will win his fight and retire, then I'm gonna go for the IBF. But right now, me and Dennis Barancic, we friends, bro. We hit each other up in the DMs all the time. We talking. He wish me luck. I wish him luck. He give me updates and stuff like that. So either or, man, either or. I feel like both of those two, those two lanes is open for me.
Sounds like you got a nice pen pal in Berencic there. He called you out after he beat Navarrete earlier this year. Seems like that fight would be the most feasible route for you to become a title challenger, perhaps
Yeah.
a title holder. Uh, let's talk about the 135 division right now because it's heating up again. We have Gervonta Davis. He's going to be fighting Lamont Roach. You've been very opinionated with Gervonta in recent weeks and months. What is your assessment of him taking on Roach as his next fight?
I think that's a great fight for the DMV. Them guys know each other very well. We all know each other very well. We all from DMV. We all came up with each other from the amateurs to pros. And I think it's a like I say, it's a great fight for the DMV. And I just best man win.
I mean, with Tank, he tried to make the Loma fight, just didn't come to fruition. Do you think that's going to open the door for you to fight Loma next, or do you think that fight will be there for Tank when Loma's ready?
Yeah, I think that makes the most sense for them. You know what I'm saying? For Lomachenko, if he want to fight him now and take say, he want to fight him next year, then I'm imagining Lomachenko gonna go out like that, like the face of boxing. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. But if he don't go that route, then I'm not gonna cut myself short and say, oh, I can't get to him. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna still try to get to him even if he go that route. But just being real. You know what I'm saying? If he go that route, take route, which I'm imagining he probably will, to go out to retire, then it's gonna be that.
With uh, the 35 picture as well too. I know you don't want to fight Stevenson. He's your friend, and I know you picked him to beat everyone else in the division. Why do you think Shakur will have this career defining moment against Tank and beat him?
I honestly think this is like real shit. Not in no specific order, but Tank Shakur and me, like I think we're the best at 135. People not gonna give me credit because they say, "Oh, I gotta become a champion. I gotta do this, I gotta do that." Bro, the proof is in the pudding. Skills, power, and speed, IQ. Like, bro, Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn, and Tank are the best at 135. Period. We need to fight.
I could also see a great opportunity for you if Shakur beats Zapata, for example. That could be a great measuring stick for you too to pick up right where Shakur left off and challenge yourself with Zapata. Uh, that'll be a fight with fireworks for you, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure. I throw Zepeda in there too. He's a great fighter. Not even gonna lie. He's a good fighter too. Top four, like for sure. And bro, I will fight anybody. Like you could tell me to go to the moon and fight, I'll fight. Like I don't care. Like people know my attitude by now. Like people know me by now. Like that's why I don't really try to do too much. I don't be wanting to sound cocky. You know what I'm saying? But people know I will fight anybody but Shakur. Like for real, I will fight anybody but Shakur.
I know you have the world title aspirations, but I'm sure a lot of people would also like to see that fight against Andy Cruz. When do you think is the right time for you guys to fight? Do you think that's like a title unification type of a fight, or would you be open to fighting him if the opportunity is there before you become a world champion?
Y'all be wording that question wrong. The ball is in their court. We are waiting on them. We already sent them a contract. We already sent Kent Austin a contract. Kent Austin, the promoter said we don't want to entertain Keyshawn. Like, I'm not getting up here fucking lying to y'all. Kent Austin, the promoter said they don't want to entertain me. I already got on live with Eddie Hearns and told Eddie Hearns to set up the fight. I don't know what more y'all want me to do. Like literally, stop asking me that question. I already tried to fight these guys when I was still co-maining. Now I'm main eventing. I can fight him now as a main event. If I send him a contract, are they gonna sign it? I don't fucking know. But at the end of the day, I'm going for my world title and I'm going for the biggest fights out there. He is one of the biggest fights out there that I do want to fucking fight. Like next fight type shit. But I'm not going to keep entertaining something that they not fucking ready yet. What he 3-0, 4-0? Like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like he's not ready yet. He's not ready yet.
Hopefully next year.
He don't even have he don't have a fucking fan base. His entire fan base is built around me. You know what I'm saying? Again, I would want to fight him next fight, but his promoters and managers are saying no.
Hopefully there's a matchroom top rank 5 versus 5 next year that happens, and that's a can't miss fight to make between the two promotions. I think that'll be definitely one of the fights that'll be getting people excited between both companies. Uh, but in a perfect scenario, 2025, if we're talking this time next year, what does it look like for you? What have you accomplished by that point?
Sure, I'm becoming a world champion next year, guaranteed. Period.
2024, it's already been a great year for you inside the ring, outside the ring. You became a father. You're headlining the event back home. The wins keep piling up on your record. But as a father myself, I'm curious, how has being a father changed your life?
Man, it got me thinking about just my sport. Like I don't get hit, but now I'm really not about to get hit. That's like kind of like the only thing I'm thinking in terms of my sport. Like my defense is about to be crazy. I'm not. I don't even get cuts in my face. I don't be getting nothing. And that last fight was so physical, so dirty. Still walked out of the ring with nothing. You know what I'm saying? But that's the only thing I be thinking about, man. Like even when he get old enough to actually watch me see me fight, I want to be in there sharp so he know his father good. I want him to look back at these old fights, looking at these fights like, dang, dad, you was that good at 11. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm thinking for his future right now, and for I'll say our future. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole 360, bro. It's like I'm not just thinking about me at all. Everything I think is just for him. So
How difficult is it also being in camp while also trying to enjoy being a father as well too?
definitely hard, man. You be missing them, man. You wake up, I be missing them. You wake up, you think about them, you post them, you just keep looking at that post that you're looking at. It's like, all right, bet, like, all right, I gotta go to the gym. And then you train you just, it's an extra motivation for sure. It's an extra push, and it's definitely hard, like staying focused for me with him because I got an Airbnb out here in Vegas, but I also got a house out here in Vegas. So it's nothing for me to just go pull up on him and go see him. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta have that discipline of like, nah, stay in the camp house and just lock in and just do this and do that. You know what I mean? So different experience, but God don't make mistakes. I'm getting through it.
And going back to your fight, November 8th at the Scope Arena in Norfolk, Virginia, your brothers, Kelvin and Keon, I'm sure you guys are looking for the trifecta, 3-0. But what does the perfect night look like for you? Give me your prediction.
Dion starting out with his debut, getting the first round knockout. Kelvin come right behind that, getting another spectacular performance, stopping his guy. He got another tough opponent coming up. Troy Isley, the co-main event, right before me. Everybody knew what Troy Isley do. Troy Isley is a monster, transformer, call him Mega Troy. You know what I'm saying? And the main event is gonna be me. We're gonna be 4-0 that night. DB3 is a family. And in that family, Troy Isley lies there too. You know what I'm saying? The Davis brothers, DB3 is a family man. And again, that whole entire night, I got my sisters involved doing something that night. I'm gonna do something for my mother that night. Of course, my grandmother gonna be there. DB3. It's gonna be a family event. And y'all gonna realize like, damn, these guys like that, these guys doing it like that, these guys love their family. Like y'all gonna realize everything, how we move, who we are that night. And I also saying in terms of the performances, y'all need to be there. If y'all not gonna be there, Y'all gonna be mad that y'all won't dare. The atmosphere is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be the card of the year. I'm gonna have to. I'm calling it. I'm gonna have the fight of the year. Me and Lemos are gonna have the fight of the year. And the atmosphere of Norfolk still to this day is off the chain. People tweeting about it all the time on Facebook, talking about it all the time, asking for tickets. Like people is going crazy about this fight. Like no lie, I never lied to y'all. 7,800 tickets sold in 2 days, and it's going to sell out 10,000 people. So, hey, be there. If y'all can't even get in the building, we got a watch party for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, be there, be square. That shit, that junk will be crazy, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling
You got me excited to buy a
you.
batch of tickets myself. But
I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's gonna be that, bro. It's gonna be worth your time.
before I let you go, you predicted knockouts for all your brothers. Will you do what Hitchens couldn't and knock out Lemos?
Hey, y'all asked me the same question last time with my last fight. You remember my last fight, right?
Absolutely.
Did I get the knockout?
Not with Medueno.
Was it the fight of the night though?
It was entertaining, definitely.
Okay, so was it the fight of the night?
I would say so.
Okay, that, like everybody else said that night. So all I'm saying is tune into the businessman. You're gonna be entertained. Whether I knock somebody out or I go 10 rounds, you're gonna be so entertained. And that's what I bring to the table. Entertainment. That's what people pay for is entertainment. That's why I'm 11-0 selling out the 10,000 seats because people love entertainment. So come and get entertained.